Alright, this is another video, I guess updated from a few months ago from my 07 TL Type S. It's still got the Ron John 19 by 8.5 42 offset. Still rolling 235 40 19s. I can't find a nice rim I like that's a little different. Oversteers in a I forget what offset didn't work. I bought one. I've got some modded taillights. I have 5 sets of different taillights now. Hit me up. I might start making them. They're not OEM Type S, but they're Eagle Eye. But I've cut open 4 or 5 sets. This has got a chrome bezel. With that used to be clear, but it's got a little bit of smoke vinyl on it. That was a clear reflector out of a depot. That was out of a depot. I put a little clear on there because I want it to be a little clear with the silver. And the red, I took the translucent things out in between the tail light and the red, so the red LED is a little bit more definitive and defined, I guess you'd say, because that clear lens that sits right behind the red isn't there because I opened them up. I'm gonna do like a sequential tail light on them, I think, soon. Send them off to a guy, but these are kind of what I'm showing. Chrome bezel. I got a set of depots that have a black bezel. That's red, and that's clear. So those are probably for sale. I also have my original set that's on the other videos where that's red, and that's clear, but it's a chrome bezel. I need the chrome bezel, I feel, because I need that sparkle. I need that shine. I mocked up the depots in black bezel, and it looks good. I'll give you that, but it just makes the back end look a little bit too dark for me. That's just me being honest. I mean, I haven't changed anything back here. You still got the shark fins, you know. The taillights look good. I think they really set it off nice. Yeah, I mean, I got two or three different sets of taillights work with this, but I want something different. I don't want a sparkly, like, different color stuff, but that guy that's got the sequential taillights on eBay, it's a white TL. I'm going to send these into that guy, and then he's going to mod those up, and that'll be my thing, but, this is vinyl wrapped, of course. Now, the one thing I did change since the last video is these are OEM visors now. I switched to OEM visors. The HIC USA visors, they kind of mount on the outside. OEM go underneath your mirror. And I don't know, but maybe it's just me. Maybe you guys can pinpoint your cars and pick it apart. But this visor of the HIC, and when I looked at it, I felt like it faded a little bit. I felt it had a hint of purple. And I'm trying to make it disappear. I'm trying to, the OEMs mount real good. Little clips, 163 shipped. HIC USAs are 50. I guess 2 years ago when I did the HICs, I didn't have a lot of money. But OEM all the way. I'd go OEM visors for sure. You got the duckbill lip on here. You get that from, what is it, Endless RPM. That's the fiberglass version. So it's $200. It comes unpainted. Then you paint it. I didn't want to go black. If I went black spoiler, I think that would, I don't know. You see the newer Chargers with the black spoiler and the color of another, it's all kinds of colors, but then the spoilers are all black. I didn't want to go that route. I added the little black vinyl here, of course, because there is a little shadow. When you don't have it there, you can see a little body line, so I just wanted to follow it, That's all I wanted to do. The mud flaps are lined up pretty good. Not too far sticking out, just enough to, like, cover some puddles. I mean, I still straddle water and shit driving this thing, but I also added the pinstripe. I was questionable. I'm not a big pinstripe guy. I'm 41 years old. I put some pinstripe on shit when I was 20. Doing dumb shit, pinstripe, but it's that reflective, so it's only a 3mm. It's black, but it's also reflective at night, just like the whole bottom lip. You know, I got the STI front lip thing, front lip splitter, whatever they call it. I dremeled out all the mesh, you know, on the Type R or the Type S grill, and the fog lights. I dremeled out all that honeycomb. That's the base front lip. All you're doing is dremeling just a little bit. It still mounts up pretty good. I have that lip on my Type S. Fuck, I had that lip on this stock Type S bumper, and then when I bought the A-spec, I just mounted this to there, so it worked pretty good. My headlights are still OEM Type S headlights. You know, since it's got that chrome mirror inside the bezel, that's why I had to keep it on the tails. That's just a darker film applied to the outside. I got another set of taillights that are like a TL OEM Type S. So it's got a bezel, it's red, but it's got that dark film on it that I have. I'll probably sell those. So I got like 2 sets of different taillights. I'll show you videos if you want. You know, I ain't asking crazy amounts. I just spent a little time just to see what worked, and if it didn't work for me, it might work for you. Everybody likes them black bezels. I don't. It just doesn't work for me. I think this shininess. I might even do a video with the black bezels on here because I don't have the rear bumper mounts to hold the taillight in. I just can 4 bolts. It's in and out. Swap. I also here I'll fire it up. I don't know what else. I mean, 5% tint. Before I fire it up, 5% tint. The windshield's 50% on the whole thing, just like the same stuff. I haven't changed anything besides that pinstripe, the tail lights, the OEM visors. You know, let's see. I'll show you the engine bay. H2O Creations. He's the one that did my hydrodipping. You know, the hydrodipping on there. Hopefully, I might have to spin the car out. He dipped the engine bay. Yeah, you can't maybe. Engine bay cover. He dipped that in that wood grain. I dremeled that thing with the A, put the MW there. I made a little piece of coil in place of the VTEC, but I ain't, you know, with the MWs, that's, I don't know, I question putting more MW, I don't know. Just my initials, whatever. This license plate's been on a lot of cars. The Missouri DMV looked up MW. You'd see a BMW M3, see a lot of ZHP 330i Beamers, Hondas back in the day. You know, it's just been through a lot of shit. You know, it's just a license plate that I keep with me. Keep paying that like $35 fee. Here, I'll fire the car up so I can show you the blinkers. I put LED. Here it's. I gotta shut the hood first. Then maybe you'll be able to see. Be able to hear the exhaust. No, I mean, you can see those LEDs are more defined, you know, because there's no translucent stupid lens in between that red lens and the LED OEM board to deflect it all which way. I think it looks better. I should have done it to the red ones that I got. But you can melt it out with like a hot glue gun. There's guys on some forums that have done it. Here, I'll turn the blinkers on. Uh-oh. There's the blinker. No hyper flash. There's like an $18 bulb on eBay. Oxit or something like that. No hyper flash. And I switched to red. Now when I go with them sequentials, I don't know if I'm gonna have to go with a red bulb because they're gonna be like they're in red, you know, or orange. I just don't know what look good. But They're bright as hell at night. They're bright. But yeah, you can tell those LEDs are more definitive, but you can see them. I like it, like, I'll turn it off. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, I did the Dynamax resonator just like everybody. The side skirts are that 14 or so STI. They're like 175 on eBay. So I've seen some price gouging too. Like that front lip, I've seen them go for 50 all the way up to like 80. So kind of just look at the pictures. I'll link you the exact one if you shoot me a message. I do other stuff, but I try to get back to everybody, and I can direct you to the exact same shit I bought. Links and everything, or find the exact same one for you. I got time to help people, but that's about it. Now I just can't find any of the Ron Johns need a nice paint. They're looking a little weathered after 2 years after painting them. Plastidip them's like $500 locally, I think. And if I spend $500, I just want to maybe look for a set of rims for like $1,000. But keep 19s. But then I'm still wanting to keep a 225 or a 235 40 19 for a little bit more stiffer sidewall with the roads around here. Going downtown St. Louis, it's hell. Going across the bridge over there, shit. I don't want to, But that's about it. Roof's wrapped. I did the A emblems on the things. I bought the, I haven't really, it's lowered on H&R Sports Springs with Coney Streets. You got the DC Sports cold air intake. Cold air intakes, everybody says they don't do shit. I just did it because it was $100. Makes a little different sound. I already have the resonator off anyway. I don't race around and do nothing like that. Its purpose is exactly what I want it for, I can drive it places. I can drive. I've talked about driving it to the Arch grounds the other day. Some lowered cars you can't do that. Some stance car you're gonna scrape and stuff. I might have a kid or two in my car, and I don't want to worry about that. I want to enjoy that day. But have a nice car in that position. Like we're in front of the Arch. But yeah, the tails hit me up on those. I'm gonna sell 2. I got 5. I don't know, but that's about it. 5% tint. The rear spats are an STI also, like a 14 or so. I got the trailer hitch on there for my mountain bike, but I did with the 8 shark fin. It's cut up 2. Everybody's looking for that different shark fin look, but I don't want my stuff to stick out very well. The mud flap barely sticks out, just a tad. The side skirt is a little bit. I kick it myself and look back sometimes. My kids know, step out a little bit on Dad's car. But, it's, everything is very, I look at this thing like nobody. So I can pull back and take an exact picture and show you how that mud flap is exactly the position of that one. That's just me. So think of a man that does that kind of shit with his car, what kind of care I do with those taillights. Even though I got 5, I'm gradually getting better. The headlights, I'm going to go with them Jewels soon, but that's a lot to invest. And the TLX Jewel headlights into my headlights, I can't go rounds, the halos, that's just, everybody's done that. Even though I don't hate on it, but it's just like, I got more money to spend on other stuff. It might be for food or something to eat, but the taillights are what's really next. It's pretty much almost done, besides toss up between some rims and, those taillights if I really need sequentials. But that's about it. I just do what I do, I gradually put it together in 2.5 years or so. I just did the serpentine belt today, 138,844 miles. I don't know, you want more specific videos, I guess hit me up. I don't like how I sound, but if it's interesting to you, I've watched other guys' videos and they've helped me immensely, so I do some maintenance on my own stuff. I would do like a little walkthrough on taillights or show you in pictures if I get your number or message. I don't care about getting my phone number out there. But that's it. 07 Acura TL Type S automatic, yeah. I wanted to buy something that would roll 40,000 miles a year, because that's how many miles I was driving at the time. And I went from that Integra GSR. I was tired of shifting in that thing for 150,000 miles. Now I'm only driving like 11,000 miles a year. But this will be paid off in less than 2 years, and it'll be my beater. Then I'll buy something else maybe, or just, I don't know. I keep looking for others. Take her easy.